So it is Poetry Month.
Yeah.
And my coffee house partner, also my fiance, I'm marrying in September.
Yeah.
We have been doing workshops with an elementary school with 5th graders. And it has been the most mind-blowing experience. Like, I wasn't prepared for these little, these little assholes to be open and honest. But this is my poem for day 5 with day 19. Today I heard children with adult-sized pain, spirits stretched like bed sheets not quite big enough to cover a bed of problems. I heard a little boy say, what makes him happy is seeing his mother's grave. She's been gone 5 years. I watched him erase, not seeing my father makes me sad. He changed it to something silly. No one wants to walk around this earth feeling like a funeral. I heard a little girl say that what makes her angry is when her dad hits her mom. She sat down and avoided eye contact. You can't tell me that wasn't from years of training. I have 2 boys waiting to use their voices for a revolution. One student wouldn't talk, now she encourages her classmates. I heard another little girl express how her friend wanted to die. Try standing like a tower in a room full of children hurting and longing to be heard. My eyes try to be levees, but I am a flood ready to break free. But I swallow the flood and it becomes a fire, and I tell them how powerful they are. I tell them how they have power and a responsibility to encourage each other. I tell them I'm proud of them. I believe in them. They are my hope. It's easier than telling them that they're a part of a war that they're not expected to come out of, but I give them pen and paper, sword and shield. Hope is a library at an elementary school full of children wanting to get free. Get free, poets. We need you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Been a rough 2 weeks, like getting married in the South and you're lesbian, it's been rough. Like my grandma, like I wanted to come and do a poem about my grandma. She's 5'1", the sweetest bigot you will ever meet. And I wanted to call it, fuck you grandma, but I'm trying to get in a better place. I mean, you really can't get mad at somebody who still believes that a Jerry curl is a hairstyle. I'm trying to find peace about that. But Kia, she has not heard this poem yet. I did it at the first slam, and it's called I Used to Write Poetry. I used to write poetry. I was a starving artist who had time to write. In between submitting applications, I was able to write a piece here and there for some peace. Now, my notebooks have now become ledgers for notes, messages, and journal entries because people frown upon screaming in offices. I thought having a 2-income home meant more peace, but I'm always on the edge. We work so hard to keep our heads above water because we're afraid we'll start drowning again. My other half worked for a company who demanded her loyalty. But they let her go after 8 years. It was the worst breakup I have ever seen. It took her over a year to give a real smile. I'm not sure if she'll ever get over it. It's almost as if corporate America has a fetish for overworked women. It's as if we're addicted to the destruction of our strength and character, but we don't have time to process it because we're too busy trying to work our damn jobs. I used to write poetry. Now I write letters to God, hoping for direction, hoping to be assured that we are safe. I used to write poetry, but now I write checks. I write out budgets. I write out apologies for outbursts that come from fear of losing every damn thing. Because it took so long for us to start winning. I'm hoping to hear a seed that we're going to be all right. Because I don't know. I just know that we have to keep moving. I love you as well. You as well. But I mean, you're running a race with the guy that gave me that apple whiskey back there. It's been a minute since I've done a feature, you know, because it's hard to transition from slamming back to this, because you want to make sure all your poems are like that 3-minute mark. So this freedom is new. You know what? So something very, very dear to my heart. To be on a serious note, I am 3 days after my 18th birthday, I attempted suicide. Just did not want to be in the South. Just didn't want to be here. And I wish I had spaces like this. You know, other weird people that I could. Yeah. But luckily, I felt the need to go out and help other people. And this is when I was a bandwagon writer. You know how when you see something, you just got to write about it because you want somebody to see it on Facebook? Yeah. Yeah. 5 years ago, that changed for me. There was a little girl. She looked like she was 5, seriously. She was very short, but she was like 11. And this is for her. It's called A Black Girl Song. And I need your help. Repeat after me. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
October 4th, 2011. Her mother found her hanging in her closet. She tried mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, but it was too late. And you probably never even heard of her. Because the media doesn't sing a black girl song unless it's degrading with a catchy beat and then labeled music. She had just turned 12. The victim of bullying. Her mother never knew. Her mother said, we talk about a lot. But she never told me she was being bullied. Now her friends knew. But how do you help children deal with thoughts of suicide? We're so quick to push it aside. We're so quick to say, well, I'll pray for you. We're so quick to say, why don't you just go to church? We're so quick to say, you're not depressed, you're just sad. I wonder how many times she prayed until her hands became callous and her knees ached with desperation, crying out to God, please, make them stop picking on me. I wonder how many times she stood in a church hoping anybody would save her. I wonder how many times she almost let the words, help me, slip out of her mouth only to push them back down into her stomach. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words never hurt me. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
I wish we would stop teaching that bullshit to our babies. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words create wounds that never properly heal. Words create nooses. They put bullets into chambers. They make ledges seem easier to balance than life. They make pills seem like candy in a wounded childlike spirit. They make razor and wrist seem like violin and bow, creating the most beautiful music. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. The only thing that song does is give rhythm to a swinging body meant to be found in a closet. The media wrote her off as just another black girl who considered suicide because the rainbow wasn't enough. She was 12. 12! I won't do that to her. I wish I could have told her the reason why the rainbow isn't enough because we were never taught how to find our colors. I wish I could have told her that your brown skin is a reflection of God. I wish I could have taken her hands and showed her that her lifelines extend back to dynasties. And I wish I could have taken her wings and made her face the sun and tell her, you're not Icarus, baby, fly. I wish I could have told her that you have to love yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to love yourself so much that when sticks and stones are thrown at you, they... I wish I could have told somebody's babies the words that they needed to hear, but she's not here, so. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Her name was Deja Lee, and you probably never even heard her. Because the media doesn't sing a black girl song unless it's degrading with a catchy beat and then